Hey everyone, it's Roy from RLoco12 and EpicDroid.com, and I'm here today with a quick unboxing and first impressions video on the Kindle Colorsoft Signature Edition. I am a huge fan of Kindles, and I have so many different Kindles, it's impossible to keep track of them. Actually, it's not that hard. I think I got 6 of them. But those 6 different Kindles all have different features that I love for different things, and there's 1 or 2 that get used more than others. One of the ones I have not tried yet is the Kindle Colorsoft, and this is the Kindle Colorsoft Signature Edition. It normally goes for $280, which is the big reason I have not tried it. And $280 is a lot of money, especially for something that's just adding color to books, especially where most books are already black and white. Now, full disclosure, I did not actually pay $280 for this Kindle Colorsoft. The Kindle Colorsoft I got is one that was on sale for Prime Day. So I paid significantly less than that $280, and I got a couple of extras with it. And one more disclosure is that this is the Signature Edition. When I bought it, this was the only Kindle Colorsoft that was available. It arrived in the mail about a week and a half ago. However, I haven't been able to open it and get it done because I was out of town, and then I had a bunch of other videos to catch up on and things like that. While I was out, Amazon decided to release the regular Kindle Colorsoft. The regular Kindle Colorsoft goes for $250. It's still quite a bit of money, and it doesn't come with all the same features that the Signature Edition has. Now that we got those disclaimers out of the way, let's go ahead and open up this box. So we got a pretty basic box here. We got a 7-inch glare-free Colorsoft display. Highlights in multiple colors, access to millions of titles in the Kindle store, high contrast paper-like feel, auto-adjusting front light, and wireless charging. From what I understand, the 3 big differences between this and the regular Colorsoft is that this one has an auto-adjusting front light, wireless charging, and it has 32 gigs of storage instead of 16. So let's go ahead, let's zoom in here a little bit, and we'll open this baby up. Welcome to a new world of color. Kindle Colorsoft Edition, important product information, shows how to do wireless charging, shows how to regular charge. It is waterproof with an IPX8 rating, which means that it can be submerged in 2 meters of fresh water for up to 60 minutes. It also has some information about the battery safety, some additional help and information. I'll throw off to the side. Also comes with a USB-A to USB-C cable for charging. Let's see if there's anything else in here. That's attached there pretty hard. I don't think there's going to be anything else. That's a nice pretty display right there. It's nice and smooth. Some of the older Kindles have a little bit of a rougher feel to them. This one is incredibly smooth. Feels great. The back has a nice matte finish to it. Feels good in the hand. It's a nice weight there. Not too heavy, not too light. Has our USB-C charging port. Here's our power button. And that's pretty much the entire thing. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see how it goes from there. Alright, so the setup, English, on the US. So the first thing I noticed just while I was booting up here, I really like the color contrast here. It looks great there. You can see it in different angles. The colors are nice and sharp. I mean, granted, it's mostly just blues and blacks with a little bit of white in there, but that looks really good. And success, it's logged into our account. So, hello, Roy. Next. Introducing the Kindle experience, just going through some of the features. Looks like it's the same basic features we have on all the other Kindles. Still syncing everything, but we should start seeing some graphics here in just a minute. So basic settings, same thing as you would normally see. We've got auto brightness. That's one of the big selling points. You can do a warmth schedule. Turn that on and you can set it for auto brightness and it really does not want to set up that warmth schedule. It popped up there for a second for me, but it's not coming back. I'm wondering. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we can do an automatic one to change the warmth at sunset and sunrise. change it at chosen times, and you can choose how much to add. Just going to turn that off for now. Give me a white glare experience. See what happens if we download these. See if we've got some of these downloaded now. There we go. We're starting to see some of them download. It takes a lot longer with the comic books because the comic books are full of pictures, but come into some of these. I think this one had some art in there. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so that's cool because this one already has some graphics in it, so you can see the artwork and see the colors and things. It's nice it shows the hyperlinks so you can identify those. Nice, good graphics there. Okay, I like this. So far the color's awesome. I like the way it's working. So we've got a page color option so we can change it from white to black. So that kind of gives you your dark mode that some people were complaining that you lose it here, but this is the closest thing they can get to it with the color filter that's installed. Let's go back to home. Let's change our filters to just see downloaded. I will say, it is kind of cool being able to see the pictures in color. I wish that a little bit more than that. I'm just waiting for some of these comics to finish downloading, but they're taking their time. Okay, this is cool. I like this with the color and the comics. I'm not a huge comic book reader, but I do occasionally pick them up and I do enjoy them from time to time. And this is going to be a great way to enjoy those, especially the ones that are the full color. That just looks really good. I mean, that's not a great image. Jabba the Hutt's kind of disgusting, but it just kind of can show you the colors and the contrast there. There's a lot going on here. I super like this. The colors are awesome. It looks great. And all the while, it still feels amazing in the hand. This whole time, it hasn't felt heavy or anything. Something for my daughter. She asked me to install this one for her. Not secretly a brony, but you know how it goes. A little bit more colorful than Darth Vader there. That looks great too. So looking at all this, it's going to be a standard reading experience, I assume. It's going to be reading books. You're reading books on a display that also can do color. That's a cool feature. I think it's something I'll appreciate. Looking through the library, it'll make it a little bit easier to see what's in there and identify books more quickly. I do think that I will enjoy that aspect of it. The price tag is a little bit of a harder sell for me. But, you know, it does come with those extra features, and if you're someone who wants to do a lot of comic book reading, if you're somebody who values the latest and the greatest, this is definitely worth checking out. Again, $280 is a lot. Even paying what I did, I think I got it for $200, $220, somewhere around there. Even that is an awful lot of money just for adding that extra color functionality. This device also supports wireless charging, so that's another cool feature. Do I really need it? It has an 8-week life battery compared to the 12 that you normally get, so I might be charging it a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to be that big of a selling point though. So I guess in summary, buy it if you want color, don't buy it if you don't. There's lots of other options out there that are available in the Kindle line. I definitely recommend Kindles overall. They are great devices and they're something that I use every day, multiple times a day. If you guys are interested in the Signature Edition, I'll probably have a full review video here in the near future. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to cover, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below and we'll reply as soon as we're available. If you've enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like it, please remember to give us a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. And as always, just want to tell you guys thank you for watching, thank you for all your support, and you all have an awesome day.